So Black Panther was undoubtedly one of the most anticipated MCU movies of all time. It's got a fantastic director, a huge cast, and it's a Marvel movie. So, you know. So now Black Panther has finally arrived. Time to review it.
This ends today.
Before I begin, I'll be discussing spoilers in this review because I assume most of you have seen it. The movie already made like over $500 million. Alright, let's just jump right into it. This review is very late. I was gonna get it out last Monday, but I had to study for 2 tests, and then I got the worst cold ever. And I still have that cold, if you can't already tell from my voice. I mean, you probably can't because I always sound like I'm dying anyway. So did Black Panther live up to my expectations? Not exactly, but it's still a pretty great movie. It's just that it doesn't live up to Ryan Coogler's previous film, Creed. Let's start off with the positives. The cast and characters here are fantastic. Chadwick Boseman was great as T'Challa, and I found it really interesting that he had to cope with the fact that his father, the man he looked up to and then mourns, wasn't a perfect person. The rest of the cast, Letitia Wright, Daniel Kaluuya, Lupita Nyong'o, and Winston Duke were all great as well, but the standouts were quite clearly the villains. Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger was awesome and might be my favorite Marvel movie villain ever. He's everything you want from a villain. He's entertaining to watch, intimidating, and he has a great motivation that you completely understand. I'm not a big fan that he died at the end though. I would have wanted to see more of him from future movies, but this movie does establish that Wakanda has an afterlife that Black Panther can go into, so maybe we will see more of Killmonger in the future. As for Andy Serkis as Claw, he's just insanely entertaining to watch and really funny. But he also dies, which really sucked. The music is also really good. Sometimes I didn't think it completely fit the scene it was in, but it's still pretty great. There's also some political commentary about immigration and whether Wakanda should share their resources, and that was all really interesting. Also, at the end of the film, T'Challa does end up sharing Wakanda's technology and resources with the rest of the world, so that's gonna massively change the MCU, I guess. Now everyone's gonna have futuristic tech and holograms made of sand. As for the negatives, the action wasn't anything amazing, especially compared to the action scenes in Creed. The only one that really stood out was the casino action scene, but it only lasted like a minute. The rest wasn't bad, but some of the action, I think, just had too many cuts. The green screen in this movie is a bit iffy sometimes, and some of the CGI honestly looked like it was out of a video game, especially towards the end of the movie. Also, I don't know if it was just me, but some of the movie was pretty predictable. As soon as Killmonger challenged T'Challa for the throne, I could instantly tell where this movie was gonna go. Finally, I didn't care that much about Forrest Whitaker's character or his death. He wasn't that developed, and his death in the movie is executed like this big emotional scene, and I felt basically nothing. Oh yeah, and we get that infamous "what are those" scene, and it was the worst thing ever. Why didn't they just cut that out of the movie? Overall, Black Panther was pretty great. It's not perfect, but it's a good, enjoyable superhero movie and a good step for diversity in Hollywood. I'm gonna give it an 8.7 out of 10. Anyway, that's what I thought about Black Panther. Thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. You can go follow me on Twitter at CinemaGeekYT and subscribe for more videos like this one.